I guess we all want to be our best, but many people wonder, and you might be one of them, if it's even possible to become a better person once you're an adult. And the answer is a resounding yes. There are always ways for you to improve yourself. If you want to continue to grow as a person, you can. Of course you can, but only if you want to. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And today's episode is definitely no different. In fact, this is the fourth episode in our Better series. And if you are new to my channel, I'm going to leave a link to the previous episodes in the description below. Or to make it easier for you, you can just click on the pop-up banner. It will take you to the playlist of the previous episodes. And I will advise you to go watch them. But today I'm going to share with you 5 powerful ways for you to become a better person. But before we get to today's episode, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. It's easy to subscribe. You can just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. So number 1, let go of anger. Now I know there's a lot going on around us at this very moment, all over the world really. And it's almost inevitable that somewhere along the line, we all will experience anger. I mean, we're human after all. Uncontrolled anger, however, can create problems in our relationships and even with our health. All of this can lead to more stress and additional problems, complicating life and keeping us from being our best selves. That's why learning to manage and eventually let go of anger is so important to becoming a better person. Now, I don't want to sugarcoat things, but letting go of anger isn't always easy. It's not. In fact, it's much easier said than done. But the first step is learning how to recognize anger and what to do when you feel angry in your life. And it's also important to learn to let go of grudges and residual anger from each day. And I can add here, listen to others, be considerate, be kind, be respectful, and allow your heart to be the most beautiful thing about you. And number 2, don't make excuses. If you want to be a better person, you need to stop making excuses. You need to start owning up, own your life, own your mistakes, own your own choices, own your successes. You need to stand firm in who you are. Blaming your spouse, your boss, or clients is fruitless and won't get you very far. Instead of pointing fingers and making excuses about why you aren't happy or successful in your personal or professional life, own your mistakes and learn from them. When you do this, you will become a better person. When you start living up to your own mistakes and downfalls, your life will be turned around. You will become happier and healthier, and your relationships will improve. Excuses might appear harmless, but the truth is, every time you make an excuse, it takes you further away from reaching your full potential. And that's not what you want. That is not, if you want to be a better person, you need to stop that. And remember, if you are looking for an excuse, you'll find one. And number 3 is be helpful. If you want to be a better person, be helpful. It's as simple as that. Because it's good to do good deeds for others. And if you haven't tried it, if you haven't really experienced that, doing something good for someone, not expecting anything in return, doing it from a pure space, there are many few experiences and feelings in this world that can really compare to that. And you know, this always reminds me of the quote by Mahatma Gandhi, where he says that the world has enough for everyone's need, but not for everyone's greed. You know, being helpful is not always giving money or things. It's just sharing. It's just being kind to people, being considerate, being compassionate. Those little things, it makes the world of difference. More so in the time and space that we are in at this very moment. And very often they're not looking for money. They're just looking for your time. They're just looking for an ear, just somebody to listen. And in that way you are also helpful, and it will help you to become a better person. And whether giving up your seat to an elderly person on the subway, assisting a co-worker on a project, or carrying the groceries when your spouse comes back from the store, being helpful is one of the easiest and most effective ways to practice becoming a better person. And I have found that the more I help others, the better I feel about myself and everyone around me. And number 4, practice forgiveness. Now I want to stand still here for a little bit, and I want you to bear with me. This is an all-encompassing statement. If you want to become a better person, you need to learn to forgive. And let me use this as an example. You know, there are all over the world, wherever you are, doesn't matter what continent or planet, I don't want to say planet, doesn't matter what continent you're from, and what city you live in, what your background is, it doesn't matter. We all have the same challenge. We all have the same issues. We are all human beings. You know, there are a lot of cousins and nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts who have no relationship with each other. They don't talk to each other. And there's a couple of reasons why they don't. It's greed, it is jealousy, it is pride, it is envy, it is the big I am, it is the unwillingness to forgive and forget. It is the unwillingness to move on. And they will do that at the expense of those close and dear to them. They have no relationship. You know, forgiveness is such an important thing. It's such an important aspect if you want to become a better person. And I've shared this with you before, that living with unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. And that forgiveness is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It's an attribute of the strong. And I'm saying this because I'm not diluting the fact. It's not going to be easy. Forgiveness isn't easy, and I'm not saying that it is. But you need to learn to accept the apology that you never got. Forgiveness can be challenging for several reasons. Sometimes forgiveness can be confused with condoning what someone has done to you. Forgiveness can also be difficult when the person who wronged you doesn't seem to deserve your forgiveness. While this feeling is completely understandable, it's vital to remember that forgiveness allows us to let go of a connection we have to those who have wronged us and move forward, with or without them. Sometimes it's hard to remember that forgiveness benefits the forgiver more than the one who is forgiven. And last but not least, be honest. It's as simple as that. Be honest. You know the old saying that the truth will set you free, and that if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. I remember this song, I think it was Dan Hill who sang it, Sometimes When We Touch. Those Motown old school lovers watching right now would know exactly which one I'm referring to. There's a line in that song. That says, I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. What I want you to understand, before the truth can set you free, you need to recognize the lie that is holding you hostage. You know, a lie doesn't become the truth. Wrong doesn't become right. And evil doesn't become good just because it's accepted by a majority. Honesty can keep you out of trouble. Honesty attracts honesty. It fosters a connection, a safe connection. You're more likely to trust someone who is honest. Honesty shows maturity and self-acceptance. Honesty eliminates garbage. It makes you feel exhilarating because it's so freeing. Honesty creates a circle of love. You can't unlock your full potential if you don't embrace all parts of who you are. Thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. If this episode was of value to you, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. It's good for you to like, share and comment. That's good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow and we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.